First thing I think of when I think of NOFA is everyone's welcome in the food system.
NOFA is really this big, beautiful tent that we're all included in.
NOFA has this special place in my heart.
NOFA for me has been home in a way.
And they have been welcomed with wide open arms, which has been great.
NOFA Vermont is incredible.
I think when I think about NOFA Vermont, what comes to mind is the slogan, "May all be fed." It is rooted in such deep meeting, strategic planning to make sure that there is access to everybody, and not only access to food, but to high nutritional quality, local food. And the meaning behind it is so obvious in the work that NOFA does.
NOFA as an organization, I think, is able to bring things down to common purpose, common values. What are the things that I think everyone kind of wants out of food and agriculture?
I really trust that NOFA is going to fight for the people who need it, across a broad spectrum of people. I think NOFA is going to ensure that we build this, ecologically sound, economically viable, and socially just food system as the mission and the strategic plan indicates.
The impact of NOFA Vermont is well beyond just the state. They're really so often leading the nation in advocacy and really just in thought around organic farming.
NOFA works at every level with producers, with technical assistance, with eaters through farm to school kind of work and garden stuff and homesteading advice, with technical service providers, with partnerships with NOFA folks who just work at every level to make a more resilient food system that includes everyone.
I can't remember a time that we weren't connected to NOFA, and we are so grateful that we are. And especially now with all the challenges that we've faced for this season. But all along, NOFA has been a wonderful, wonderful supporter of farmers markets.
Most recently, we worked together to support the Farm Share program, which is so incredible and such a great example of ways to support food access and also support our local farmers at the same time.
The NOFA Winter Conference is one of those things that I look forward to a lot during the winter here in Vermont.
And I've been lucky to grow with NOFA Vermont through all these years as the conference has grown big, yet remained cozy, probably because the staff and the community exude so much care.
Being in the livestock business, and we think this is about livestock, or sometimes we think it's about soil or grass or whatever. But I think the longer we're in this, we realize this is still a people business. As is everything. It's all about relationships.
When your head's down and you're working really hard and you don't know what the connections are. NOFA reminds us of those connections, and that's really a big deal in our book. We're really grateful.
And I think that's the big, always been the big piece of the winter conference, is bringing people together from all different types of agriculture and places and backgrounds.
That's really what NOFA is for me. Is there's a little bit of real, genuine community magic.
At the end of the day, the result is that NOFA Vermont is the spiritual center, the spiritual home for our community, for our movement.
So happy 50th, everyone at NOFA, and thank you so much, and here's to the next 50.